Yeah, so that's what it is. We are back. We are back. And basically right now we have today is Saturday, the 16th. May 16th. And pretty much I must say that today was a beautiful day. Was a lot of people out today. A lot of people was doing their thing. A lot of people was running around. A lot of people was out. They were really getting it in. Weather was beautiful, you know. So it's just a beautiful thing, you know. I want to see if we could get some kind of audio check. Make sure the audio is right. Um, so yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So I want to touch on a little current event. Current event. It's real. Um, so today is actually the 16th, and we were supposed to be. It was predicted that we were supposed to be out of the whole quarantine thing. We were supposed to be finished with that on the 15th. So today's the 16th, and it's still quarantined up. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I was hoping that we would be finished up with this. The ringmaster is in the building. What's the deal, baby? You know, so basically quarantined is we still quarantined up. Heather, what's up? What's up? And because we still in quarantine, it's one of those things that, it's like endless. Because now they say it's gonna be until June 15th, June 20th, or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, the quarantine has been extended until June, I think June 20th. But beaches are gonna be open for Memorial Day weekend. I'm a little puzzled on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little puzzled on that. Because you think about it, beaches are going to be open. Now, if the beach is open, everybody's mingling, everybody is doing what they do. And just doesn't make sense. And they say if you're on the sand, you don't have to wear masks if you're on the sand. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Ringmaster, it just doesn't make sense. If you're on the sand, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wear no mask. But if you're on the street, you have to wear a mask. On the sand, no mask. I'm a little puzzled, but hey, I'm not the governor. I'm not the I'm not into politics, you know. But it is what it is. I just find that it's a little crazy, you know. So the exciting thing too is the topic. Topic is kind of interesting because we talking about why do men lie. Now don't get it twisted. We're gonna get to the female at a later date. You know what I'm saying? But today we talking about men. Why do men lie? You know what I mean? And on a side note, the other topic on that is gonna be something that I get from 50 Cent book is don't be afraid to compete. You know, I find it to be very interesting. And I want y'all to think about that. Let me know if y'all think competition is good or y'all think competition is doesn't make sense because this guy, he loves to compete. They say he's a troll, and they say he's a bully, and they say he's all these things. In his mind, he's looking at it like it's competition. Only the fittest of the fittest, only the strong survive. So let me know what y'all think on that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm gonna be giving away his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Um, Question. I'm gonna give the question in a minute. So yeah, we got a couple of things going. I'm kind of interested in this whole one that's about the competition. Don't be afraid to compete. You know. So basically, he talk about how he he feel as if he, even in his TV show, they was comparing him to another show, and he was like, he didn't really want to be compete compared to that show. He wanted to be compared to like Kings of Throne or something like that, and that was one of them that he feel was top at the top of the food chain. So he wanted to compete with them, and he took shots at them just because of competition. He's competitive. He wanted to compete. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of cool. That's where it stood. That was the bottom line. Competition. Competition was there, and he felt it was good. But some of the times people look at him trying to compete like he compete with Ja Rule, and they would say he bullied them, or he, go up against Rick Ross, and they would say, "Oh, there he go again. He's bullying them." So what do y'all think? Y'all let me know. And also, I want to know about the whole thing that why do men lie? It's we could go about it and say, well, men are gonna lie because women can't handle the truth. They say they could handle the truth. Sandra, what's going down? Sandra is in the building. We'd say that women just can't handle the truth. Some of the times, women, they'll talk a good game, but then when the reality hit them, they just can't hold up emotionally. And, sometimes, men gotta be kind of watch why do people lie, period. Well, I think what men and women, so the ringmaster say, why do people lie, period. But I think men and women like lie for different reasons. And that's one of the things that I think. And I just feel that a lot of times females, they're in different emotional state. And based on their state, that could be a reason why men lie to women. Now, obviously, I'm going to get into some of my own experiences on why I lied to women in the past. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to call in too. The number 718-313-0720. That's the number there. So now the other thing that I want to do, I want to give out a book. Um, so the question, in order for anybody to win this book, is going to be, what was the name? Wait, what record company signed 50 Cent first? What big record company signed 50 Cent first? That's going to be to win the book. All right. Whoever is able to do it. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have lied. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. So the ringmaster is saying that, you know, back in the days, he actually would tell a lie, but if he knew what he knew then, that what he knew now, um, he wouldn't have lied. You know, that's pretty interesting right there. That's very interesting. Oh, that's Sony. Wait. Are you saying a quote from Sony, or are you saying this is a quote from you? But anyway, what I want to do is I want um, lines is wide open. Feel free to call. Um, I want to hear some voices on this because this is the question. Okay, so the question is why do men lie? Why do men lie? And is competition good, or is competition a bad thing? You know, take for instance, 50 Cent is saying, yo, it's good to compete. He's competitive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, it's either you're gonna be a friend or an enemy. It's either or. Oh, he's answering the 50 Cent question. The answer to the question about 50 Cent. Oh, wait. Sony? No, I don't think it was Sony. Somebody else say competition is good, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Why is competition good? Lines is wide open. You know, give me a call. Let me know. I think the beast might be pretty interesting on this one. I think another one that'd be interested, I'd like to hear from, is the ringmaster, and also Stretch. You know, because these guys are pretty straightforward. You know, say what it is. Ain't not afraid to, you know, no adversity or nothing like that. And Sandra, you could let me know too. Let me know your thoughts on it. Why you think men lie? You know what I'm saying? And all of that. You know, I feel like with men, give you an example. For me, back in the days, there would be a few reasons why I lie. But I wouldn't lie like crazy lie. I probably lie as something that's simple. But the reason why I would lie in those times was to get together with the female. You know what I'm saying? That's that's why I would lie before, as a kid. But I'm talking about men. Why do men lie? As a kid, that's how I would lie. I would lie just because I know I want to get the female in bed with me and tell a lie, let her believe something, and then do that. Now, as a man, I don't lie because of that. I don't have to lie for that. I feel that men sometimes lie to protect the emotional state of the woman. Sometimes the females are just not in that state of mind to be able to even. Sometimes they can't handle the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt a female. Um, this is a topic that I want to, obviously, it's not easy for nobody to really like come out and say, yo, this is what I think blah 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 blah, because they wifey might be right next to them and you know say something different. But at the end of the day, man, just come out, say it, say what you feel, think it's important. you know Let me hear what y'all think. I feel like lying is not a good thing, because lying end up screwing things up anyway, because then you always got to keep lying. you know but especially if you with that person, and you always gonna have to keep lying. So it's like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental work, and that's the worst type of work. Physical work is easier than the mental work. So I feel like if you gotta lie about something, it's better not even lie about it. It's better just be straight, you know? So let's hear what Sandra got to say. We're gonna go to this let's hear what she say. Okay, so she say that please, we're not that fragile, King. Truth is always better than a lie. Hurt is hurt. Rather hurt behind the truth than behind a lie. Now the ringmaster say people lie to get away with stuff as long as they can. So the thing about that is that hurt is hurt, but some of the times because you get lied to, you don't that at that time you're not getting hurt. You're getting hurt when you find out about the lie. You know what I mean? So a lie is gonna hurt you when you find out about the truth. But what if he tell you the truth at a later date when you at a better state of mind? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense or it doesn't make sense? You know, let me know what y'all think on that. I need a caller on the line though. You know, come on, holla at your boy, holla at your boy. Let me know what's good. You know, cause I mean, right now, okay, yeah, ringmaster say as soon as he get in. So yeah, that's what it is. You know, my thing is this, and I understand if somebody got their significant other, next to them. If you got your significant other next to you and you can't really express how you feel, then don't bother to call. Because it's better off you if you're able to really voice it. And even as a kid, as a 10-year-old, if I lie to my parents, I would lie because it's something that I'm gonna get in trouble with. If I feel that I'm gonna get in trouble for something, then then I would lie as a kid. I feel like if my mother say, "Hey, where were you?" and I tell her that, "Oh yeah, I was at the park playing basketball," or I was at some girl's house playing with the female. Forget about it. That's a whipping right there. So it's no way that I would tell my parents that I'm I'm out with some place that I wasn't supposed to be. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Why do men lie? Why do kids lie? Why do kids lie? Because they don't want to get in trouble. Maybe it's the same thing with men. Why do men lie? Maybe men don't want to get in trouble. I don't think get in trouble is the word though. I think that sometimes men lie because of the emotional state. Now I'm gonna go to the chat, see we got somebody that to say I agree with Sandra. Um Lying is protecting a woman's feelings. It's an excuse. Okay. And there we go. It's also a cop out. A weak man tells a lie. I respect a man more if he can tell the truth. That's just me. Okay. Now, obviously, everyone out there know that men lie. Everyone out there know that at times things happen with men, as far as what men do, what men does, what they do, you know what I mean? So my thing is, why is that? Um, hold on a second. Holla at me.
Allah,
What's the
what
deal,
up?
big dog? How you feeling? How you feeling? This the ringmaster.
You know I'm feeling good. I'm always good, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, let me tell you, with this topic, right? Um,
Hmm?
prior to talking about it, I was like, man, this topic don't make sense. It's garbage. Nobody don't want to hear nothing about that. But then I thought about it. I'm thinking that the females would love to know why men lie.
Mhm.
Or what would put a man in a position to lie. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what like as a kid, tell me the reason why you would lie as a kid, as a like adolescent, then tell me a reason why you would lie as a teenager, then a
Well,
reason,
well,
and then tell me as an adult
to,
right now.
I used to lie to my mom, my parents, because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to get that whooping. You know what I mean?
Straight up, it
So
is what it is.
I would make up something.
Right.
As long as I could get away with it, then I would do it. But I still get the whooping because they knew I was lying. You know.
hey,
But
hey, I mean, I really don't want to get too much off topic, but one of the things that's in this book is is how we both lie.
oh yeah, definitely.
So I talk about it.
I
You know what I'm saying? I talk. Lowell is in
I
the
mean,
building.
I think like us saying that we lie to protect a female feeling. Like Sandra and Heather said, I think it's an excuse. I did it just because I know I could get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end, I learned that I hurt a lot of people by doing it. You know what I mean? So, like I told you before, I wrote in the chat room. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, I think that's big. I think that's big, and I kind of want to talk about that. Right. So, what
Mm-hmm.
do you know now that you would say, "Oh man, I wouldn't lie. I would just tell the truth." Like, and what is it that's different now? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't there then. Like, what do you have now that you didn't have then when you would lie? You know what I'm saying? And why is it?
I mean, that like now. I mean, I'm a grown man. You
Right.
know, it's either I'm gonna go up to a female. We have an understanding, and it's either we're gonna accept as grown up or we not. You know what I'm saying? It's either she could deal with it or I can't deal with the situation. I go out I just leave or
Right.
she leaves because I mean just lying doesn't make any sense anymore because people get hurt, feelings get hurt. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm a straightforward. It's A B. That's it.
All right.
I ain't learned. You know what I mean? I learned. I went through some sickness. I just learned, to be straightforward. If you could accept it, okay. If you can accept it, we go our way. That's it. End of story.
All right. I respect that. I respect that. So right now, you don't think there's no reason for you to lie to a woman.
For what? She's gonna either, like I said, either however I am who I am. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Either she gonna accept how I am, and I'm accept how she is, or we just not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We
All
just
right.
not gonna work out.
All
If
right.
she can accept it, fuck it.
All right. So check this out. Check this out. Now
Mm-hmm.
this is on another level, not really relationship, right? But
Yeah.
um today, today I have
Mm-hmm.
I went and I was talking to a tenant, right? I look on the side of the
Okay.
house and I realized the tenant went to the side of the house, grabbed the hose,
Mm-hmm.
and start washing their car, right?
Okay.
So I went up to them and it was a female
Mm-hmm.
tenant. So I went up to her. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Look, I don't mind you using the water, but don't just go on the side and open up the water and start acting like, So she was like, but I live here. So I was like, no, it doesn't matter. I'm not renting you out there to wash your car. You
Okay.
live inside, right? So she was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Then she was like, you know, I called the other day and you screamed and you got mad that I called.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't
Okay.
even listen to what I was saying. So I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't get mad. She's like, oh, you lying. So I'm like, whoa, you ain't gotta listen. I ain't get mad. You woke me up 2 o'clock in the morning telling me that the heat is making some kind of noise. And
Okay.
she was like, you lied. You was yelling. I was like, okay, listen. I'm telling you that I was upset that you woke me up, but I wasn't yelling at you.
Mm-hmm.
So in her head, I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? But it's perception now. But in her head, she's saying that I'm lying to her. And,
Okay.
I thought about it and I was like, maybe I should have said at that point, well, you know what? If I yelled at you, I'm sorry. That ain't what I meant to do. You know what I'm saying?
But
But I was
at the
telling
same
her,
time, maybe she was lying to you. That's why she said you lied to her
maybe she was lying to me.
about something. Because
Mm,
you just can't assume somebody's lying automatically, like just because
that's what I'm saying.
you just
So,
assume they're lying. I
all
mean,
right.
you,
So,
you gotta be lying to them about something. You know what I'm saying? I
oh,
mean,
so you saying
I
it's
think,
guilty conscience on her to say,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's a
because
possibility. Cause
at one time, not to cut you off, at one time, like let's say I'm lying something about to V, right?
yeah,
And then it's like she's catching me in a lie, right?
yeah,
So what I would do is I would get even more mad than her. You know what I'm saying?
right, okay,
To try to kind of yeah, I'm more angry. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah,
I like I learned, what, what I'm saying. After a while, I learned, just lying is making it worse. You know what I'm saying? But when I started coming out to her and saying, "Yo, this is what it is," she's always assuming I'm lying. So I said, "Okay, if that's how she's gonna always assume, okay, fuck it, I'm lying."
right,
I didn't care no more because she always think I'm lying, even though I'm telling her the truth.
right. So that's
You see what I'm saying?
so. What do you do in a situation like that? Now you got your lady. You
Mm-hmm.
start telling her the truth, and you expressing to her, yo, boom, boom, boom. This is what it is. Okay, ba ba ba. No, you're lying.
But that's what I'm telling you. It made me didn't care no more. Like, okay, whatever I tell
Oh,
you, you think I'm lying anyway. If I tell you the truth, you think I'm lying. If I tell you I'm lying, if I'm lying, you I'm lying. So it doesn't matter. Either way, I can't win. So it's just a no-win situation. It's either you're gonna believe me or you won't believe me. Point blank. You know what I mean?
all right.
I
So
mean,
so when you
I,
used to lie
is
to her,
it a
why did
hmm?
you lie to her at that point? What was it? Why did you lie to her at the time when you was lying to her?
Because I mean, from growing up, we've been lying. You know what I'm saying? We think that's what to do. That's the thing to do. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna make excuse or I'm protecting her feelings. I lie just to lie. I don't know why I was lying. I'm like, sometimes I used to be like, what the hell did I lie for? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm being honest. I just lied to lie. Like if I told her a lie, I just lied to. I just did it because hopefully I get away with it. If I get away with it, fuck it. You know what
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
But it tore me apart. Like after I saw a reaction to it. Like I knew I lied about something, and then the when I look in her face, and I'm like, damn, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's when I said, if I knew what I knew now. So what I did was I just was straight up. but she always think I'm lying to her regardless. You know what I'm saying? Of what I say. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was like, okay, if you think I'm lying, then bump it.
All
You know?
right. Let me ask you a
So,
question.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to lie to females too. I mean, some of the times, even now, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm always 100% that I tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a little white lie. I don't know if there's such thing as a little white lie, or a little black lie, or a
There's
big.
no
I don't.
big lie. There's no such thing as a
Right.
little
That, yeah.
lie, big lie. A lie is a
But
lie. Period.
right. Here's what somebody said. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, Lance Jr. He was like, um, a lot of time ugly guys gotta lie. Right. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's your take on that?
Ugly guys gotta lie.
I mean,
What do you mean?
I
Somebody
feel
lie.
that all guys lie. Ugly, at the end of the day, it's all about how you move or whatever. It's not about ugly, pretty, or whatever. But what do you think about that?
I mean, how I think about it is that, like, you know, I the, what made me start changing was because I got daughters. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
I look at myself and I'm being honest, man. And I would say, would I want her to date a guy like me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't answer that question.
okay. Because I was gonna
So
ask you that. I was gonna ask you that. Would you want your daughter to date a guy? I'm talking about how we were earlier, back in the days. Would you want your daughter to
nah,
date a guy like you?
no, but that's what made me start being straight up. But when I started being straight up, it was like, you lying. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of the way I was. I knew the way we grew up. You know how we grew up, man. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah.
It was,
Exactly.
but see, this is our past, though. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So anyone cannot come and say, oh, they're going to judge us on that because that's the past.
Right.
And that helped me to grow up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It helped me, to be straight up. I'm a straightforward person. I can't take nonsense. If somebody comes and they telling me a lie, I'm gonna just blow up because I can't take nonsense. I automatically know it's a lie. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm God. You can't lie to me, but I'm just saying whatever you're telling me, I know it's BS, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, okay, lie to me. No, I'm just gonna straighten you up like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I used to do it so much that I don't know, maybe I became a master at it.
Right. So you able to see. But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
That's now to you and your lady. Do you lie about
Mm-hmm.
anything else, or you don't lie about nothing? Period. To nobody.
But here's my I don't need to lie to her. That's what she don't understand. I don't need to lie to her. I don't like if I don't like something, King, you already know. I'm gonna tell you I don't like it.
Straight. Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't never like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying now is like, why I have to lie? What's the reason? What's the purpose? That's what I ask myself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it made me change. Believe it or not, I could sit here and say what I want to say, how I feel. That's why I'm always expressing my feeling the way I want because nobody pay my bill. I pay my bill. I'm allowed to say what I want, how I feel.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? Either you're gonna like it or you won't like it. So, and another thing I learned is that if you don't want to lie about anything in life, don't do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Then you won't have to lie about it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
let's say, back then, right? We used to be talking like, I don't know, so many girls at one time. So we had to lie to just keep that going.
Right.
But now, if you're not doing it, there's no need for you to do it.
Right. Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes we might feel like we have to protect a female feelings because if we go tell her what really is happening, right? We always feel like either we're afraid of losing her or we just afraid what's gonna happen. But if we knew we would be able to tell her the truth
Yeah.
and still she won't be getting mad, upset, she'll just accept it for what it is, then I could come to you and talk to you. But if I can't come and talk to you and tell you what it is, you're gonna be getting mad, you're gonna be getting upset, you're gonna get emotional about stuff, then it's gonna cause me to lie to you.
Right.
That's how I used to feel.
Right. Right. All right. You know
Yeah.
what? Pause a little bit because chat room is blowing up. I just want you to hear some of the comments. You know, the people is listening to what you're saying and they commenting on what you're saying. So I want you to, I'm gonna read out some of them and you let me know what you think. You know what I mean? And if I miss any comments, I do apologize. I'm just trying to read the comments that I think that make that, talk to him. Um, okay, so Lowell is saying that some men will
Mm-hmm.
have to lie to ladies to get to the promised land. And that's what you're saying about what we was doing back in the days. Um
We didn't have we didn't have to. I'm just saying
right. We really didn't
some people
have
are
to,
not
but
lucky.
right. So what I want to also let you know is that
Mm-hmm.
somebody else we had a few comments that was commenting on you, but this one is pretty interesting. They was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, you're a pretty boy, so you always get the girls back in the days, you know. So so what they saying is that basically, lying, you know is lion make things a little more attractive, and pretty boys like you don't, you ain't gotta lie. Back in the days, you just bag the girls by saying,
Well,
yo, that's what it is.
I think that a woman would respect you even if she's not attracted to you in the beginning,
Yeah.
but the fact that you could tell her straight up, this is you, how you are, blah blah blah, whatever the situation is, I think she would respect you more and she'll start taking liking into you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I see some big dudes. I mean, they're not. Shoot, they're not all that. I mean, they're big dudes. But people say, "Oh, it's because of money that that person is together." That's not true.
Right.
It's just the way he makes her feel and how he treat her and how she could just find comfort in him. You know what I'm saying? So to me, nowadays, for me, it's just be straightforward with someone.
Right.
And
And that makes sense. So
I know
regardless,
my
so you saying regardless of how they
hmm?
feel, regardless of how they feel, how they might feel, or how you think that they might feel, be straight up, hurt them now, and keep it pushing. It doesn't matter if they hurt, doesn't matter how they take it. It's the truth. Boom.
but
Truth hurt.
but
So
this is
suck
what
it
I'm
up.
saying. Yes, the truth hurt, but it sometimes for me, I've done got screwed up in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather somebody tell me whatever it is right now than let me find out. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I think
Because
that's how a lot of
I
the
could deal
females
with it.
think too.
You know what I mean?
Rome the
But
Don, Rome
I'd
the
rather. Mhm.
Rome the Don is saying that line is a terrible point blank, but we all have to lie every now and then to protect ourselves and others.
You know what? I would have felt like that back in the day, for real. But right now, the way I am, I don't see it. I just see. You know I had a stroke, and come on, man. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? You know
right.
everything.
Well, I
What I'm
mean,
trying to
talk to the
say
people.
is,
Talk to the people. Let them feel you.
what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
like I had a stroke, and I had no, I had nothing but time to think in the hospital. So
Right.
what it made me realize is, I was thinking back in my past and then, the future and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
then it just made me realize I don't need to be that person I used to be. You know,
Right. Right.
let me change now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still Jimmy. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let me just be a straightforward Jimmy.
Yeah.
And people, they sometimes they can't stand it because I'm just straight up. If
Uh
you
huh.
fat, I'm gonna tell you fat. If you ugly, I'm gonna tell you ugly. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't have that like I used to do back in the days. I would cover stuff, that. Nah, I just go straight forward. If you think I'm lying, I'm lying. If whatever you think, that's what it is. I really don't care because I'm trying to be honest with you. You're not listening.
All
It's
right.
not my fault. I understand. It's probably because I lied. Probably you probably felt like I lied to you too many times, but I'm trying to tell you the truth now. But you're not accepting it. That's not my fault.
All right. I mean, I feel like a lot of times, like for me, I get frustrated if a woman think that I'm lying and I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like after that, I ain't gonna argue with them. I would just say, all right, whatever, and I keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like
That's what.
if I end up lying to a woman and I lie to them now and I tell them, listen, I lied to them yesterday. Then today I say, listen, you know what? I lied, but the reason why I lied is because blah blah blah. That's it. The story is done. It
Yeah,
ain't for no
yeah.
female to be like, oh yeah, you see, I knew it. Oh yeah. And then they start up and it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they point and they finger and they keep on rah, 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 rah. It's like celebrating, you know what I'm saying? It's like they start celebrating joy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like sometimes, you on that, and if you on that, listen, I tell you straight up, some of the times they'll cry because it's like hurting,
Mm-hmm.
and I hold my tool and be like, okay, you cry, and that's that, and that's it, and then that passed. So I feel like some of the
But
times when you
that's
tell
what.
the truth, they cry is probably the best versus you lie and you tell the truth, and because then at that point it ain't gonna be put to rest. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like and pointing fingers and start,
But King, you
yo,
gotta understand also, right? Right? When if you do tell a person a lie, I'm just saying, if you do tell a person a lie, because I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? If you
ain't
do tell a
nobody
person a
is.
lie,
Yeah,
you gotta understand how their feeling is gonna be crushed. You
right.
gotta see the how it's gonna affect it. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, now I'm telling you now, to me, it's best to just go and say what it is. Because look at this, right?
Right.
Some places, I'm talking about some other countries, other world out there. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying you need 50 women or you need 3 women, you need 5 women. That's not what I'm saying.
Hmm.
But it's accepted, you know what I'm saying? If you have 2, 3, 4 women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the guy sit there and tell the woman, this is why I need 2, 3, 4 women. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was doing whatever you were supposed to do, right, and you could complete me and what I was finding Miss A, Miss B, Miss C, I wouldn't have to go there. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's just how I feel about it.
All right. So hold on. Now we get into something really
Mm-hmm.
interesting right now because now what you're saying is that you know based on that it should be the reason why men have multiple women.
Hmm.
So you saying that based on what you're saying is why the men have to have multiple women.
No, yeah, because look, if I come and I say, baby, man, come on, cook, right? She's
Yeah.
like, man, I'm cooking. Like every time it's like that. So what you think is gonna happen?
Right. You get a woman who know how to cook, and you
So
go there and eat.
because I might find all I need in her, but she doesn't want to cook. But
Right.
I have a problem with her not cooking. Is it right? I should step out there? No, but it made me step out there because some
I mean,
woman
keep it
sitting
real, man.
there
You got to
making
keep
me
it
like
real.
meal.
You got to keep it real though. I mean, at the end of the day, if you feel that's a reason to step out and get, you know what I'm saying, get a woman that know how to cook, you keep it real. That's what it is.
But here's what I'm saying. But
Right,
let's say you have everything in this woman, right?
right.
You have everything in her. The only problem is the cooking part.
But see, hold up.
Bro,
My thing
trust
is,
me,
what
it's gonna be
happens if
hard to
she
leave her,
try?
man.
What happens if she try to cook and it's just not coming out right? If it's not coming out right, then it's okay
Then you
because
should
she's
help
trying.
her. No, you should help her.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So you don't
You should
necessarily need
help her.
another woman, right?
No, I'm all for a woman that's willing to. If I'm helping you, you're willing to learn. But if you don't want to learn, you're being stubborn. We got problems, Houston.
All right. Okay. Okay. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we listen. No woman is gonna find a perfect man, and no man is gonna find a perfect woman. The word love is hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's either we're gonna work and let it stay, keep it together, or we're not.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what you say is important. What I think one of the most important thing that I just heard is like, there's no perfect man, there's no perfect woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's a matter of
Mm-hmm.
just working at it. You know what I'm saying? If you work at it, things will work. And you know what I'm saying? You take the good with the bad and
Yeah,
balance it out and keep it moving. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But also, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like you know the females do not, and we're going to get into the other question. The females don't want competition with other females, and males don't want competition with other males. Is competition good? To compete, is that good or is it bad?
No, nobody. I feel like nobody should compete. Hold on.
It
No
doesn't matter what.
woman should be competing for the man love or a man competing for the woman love. That's ridiculous.
No,
You know,
not for they love. Not for
I
they
don't agree with
love.
that.
Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've had women back in the day say, well, you see Johnny and Susie. Johnny and Susie, look at they're a great couple. They never argue. They never this. They never that. So they compete.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
It's sort of like a
No.
competition thing. So what I'm saying to you is competition
Mm-hmm.
good or is competition bad? Competition, you know what I'm saying?
But
In any way, is it good or bad? Or when is it good and when is it bad?
it's never gonna be good to me in my eye in a relationship.
Never?
I'm not talking about relationship.
Okay, relationship. Stretches in the
Relationship because
building.
I
What's
don't
the
care.
deal, baby?
I don't care. I don't care how is your friend relationship is. Me and you is very different.
Right,
No relationship is gonna be the same. You
right,
understand what I'm saying?
right.
If you wanna read a fantasy book and think this is how relationships should be because you watch a movie, that's you. But
Well,
in
I'm gonna
real
tell you
life,
one thing. I was reading a lot of fantasy books when I was looking at when we was talking about love. That was like a lot of fantasy books because a lot of the comments sound like fantasy. To be quite honest with you,
but it is.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me give you an example. Not to cut you off. Look at Steve Harvey. He was writing a book about relationships. He be talking a lot of good stuff. But he was the man one cheating on his wife.
Nobody's perfect.
So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So reading a book or seeing your friend in a relationship or because she's telling you, oh, this is how you're not with her 24/7, so you don't really know how a relationship is. She's just telling you. You understand what I'm saying? your relationship, you need to work with it with your partner by yourself, without
Right.
nobody's relationship. You know what I'm saying? Just deal with the stuff yourself and your partner. That's it, man.
That's
You
it.
feel me?
I mean, I'm kind of big on competition, but when it comes to competition, I don't like to compete. I don't any woman that tell me, "Oh, look at this relationship or look at that person," I don't want to hear it. It's something that I don't
Nah,
really
that's
I
I'm not gonna listen to it because I'm gonna tell you, okay, go find it. That's
right.
what I'm gonna tell you
Right.
because this
But I
and
but
and a relationship is.
on the
Mm,
same token, I love competition, but not when it comes down to relationship because you know what I'm saying? You start comparing apples and oranges. You can't compare the two because you don't necessarily
you
know
can't
what's
do that.
happening inside behind the doors.
But it's just like Chef said, you have to work on your own relationship. That's it, point blank.
Right.
There's no ifs and but about it. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We went to that side, we went to that dark side already. You know what I mean? So right now, it's either we're gonna work on our relationship, accept certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things I'm not gonna accept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right. But let me tell
definitely
you,
work.
real
Mm-hmm.
facts. If there's real love and if it's true love, you're gonna accept whatever that person give to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's true love, cause
Yeah.
cause at the end of the day, I feel like true love. Whether you have two hands, 2 foot, right now you say, "Oh yeah, I love you, baby. I love you, baby," and then now the 2 foot is gone. What you gonna? Oh no, I can't deal with that, and it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same
Didn't
thing.
even
So
was it.
anything and everything that comes with the package, you got to take it. Just suck it up. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? And I think
okay.
that's what's true. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to men lying, I, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I tell a lie. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, for me, that's just
But
me.
what do you what okay. King, what do you feel like you have to lie?
It's not no. It's not that I feel that I have to lie. Some of the times,
But what do you
like
lie?
all right, so take for instance, right? Let's say um I'd lie about something like, let's say I'm going to the shop. I'm going to the shop and
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, all right, yo, I'll be back. And when I come back, we're gonna go to the movies, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
I know
Okay.
damn well that I'm not gonna make the last movie because I'm gonna be at the shop for most of the night. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
then I would say anyway, yo, you know what? Yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna go to the shop now. When I come back, yeah, we're gonna go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? So sit tight.
Yeah.
I'll be back. All right, baby. All right, I'll see you soon. Boom. And then I leave. Now when I leave, you know, I
Mm-hmm.
it'll be like, okay, I leave, I'm at the shop, and I'm doing what I'm doing. And now it's 8 o'clock is the last movie. I look at my time. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Ah, I missed it anyway. And I keep doing what I'm doing. At about 9 o'clock, I'll
Mm-hmm.
call and I'll be like, yo, you know, I'm still here at the shop. It's crazy over here. Yo, we'll do that another time. But it's a lie because I already knew from beginning that I wasn't even gonna go because I'm gonna be at the shop. It's like some of the time. So stuff like that, I ain't gonna lie. I lie.
Oh, okay, but here, hold on. You king, right? Your
Yeah.
name is king. You're the king of the jungle, right?
Right?
Why not communicate better with her and tell her, look, I'm not promising you that we gonna
All
go
right.
to the, like it's a
Right.
100% we're gonna make it, but my intention is we
To
can go
make
to the
it.
movie. But
Right.
I'm not 100% sure we gonna make it.
Right. But what I'm saying is this. So the reason, and I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm saying in a case like that, I have lied and I do lie. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I actually lie like that is because I just don't want to go through the, oh, but why? Oh, but why you can't leave? Why you can't just leave on time? And why? No. So at the end of the day, you know what? I'll be back. All right, cool. All right, cool. You be back? Yeah, I'll see you later. All right, bye. And I
Mhm.
keep it pushing. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So for me, that's could be one reason. And then I say, you know what? Hey, we could go tomorrow or we'll go another day because it's already
But have you
passed.
set, but have you set her down and explained that to her? This is the reason why I'm telling you this because when I don't make it, you telling me why I can't do this, why I can't do that because I understand your situation. When you run your own business, you can't think about no because you gotta make your own money.
Bingo.
So there's
Bingo.
no
So in
I'm
the
gonna put in
right,
gold. There's none of that.
right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. In a
So
case like that, all day, yo. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Especially if it's something that I know that I have to go right away. You know what I'm saying? And if I
mhm.
gotta go right away, I'm running late. I gotta go. Oh yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm out, and I just boogie. You know what I mean? So in a case like that,
because
yeah,
because in my case, my she she always know I don't like going out to the movies.
yeah.
I don't like being in public, bro, because I just feel like people they annoy me. I this is how I am. You understand what I'm saying? I'm more like I'm gonna catch something at home, or if we're gonna go out to eat. But I don't like. I just don't like to be out there because it's too much tension. I don't know. New York might be different, but Miami,
I'm just making an
there's too much
example though.
senseless
I'm
people out here.
right. I'm just making an example. It could be
Yeah,
movies. It
I
could be
understand.
dinner. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's for me personally. That's a reason I would lie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, King.
Yeah.
Stretch made a good point, man. Stretch made a good point on what he
What
said.
do
Read his comment.
um what do you say? What do you say? Let me back up. Yes.
He said, just call her at 8:30 and ask her, can we do next week tonight? It's crazy over. I won't make it.
Oh yeah. Normally though, what I do is I make that call at about 9 instead of 8:30, only because I want
Mm-hmm.
them to make it seem like, okay, you know what? It's crazy. So if it's 8:30, they
Nah,
probably
but
be
it's
like,
better
oh,
you
now
tell
you
her the truth,
finished?
man.
Huh?
But it's better you tell her the truth. She'll,
I
I think she
understand.
would
It's
appreciate
better to
it
tell her the
more if you
truth
just
in the
tell her.
beginning.
But
Huh?
I think she would appreciate it more if you just tell her instead of just saying, call me
Okay.
at 9, and she's like, oh, he did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But if you call her earlier and let her know, she'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you call at the last minute,
All right. Let
yo,
me
I
hear
mean,
from
even if it
ladies.
was you,
Let me hear from a
but
lady.
listen, King,
Make a comment. Let me hear
even
what
if it
y'all
was
think.
you,
Yeah. Oh, I'll be pissed
even if
off.
it was you,
I'll be pissed off.
exactly,
I, no doubt
exactly.
about
If
it.
she told
I'll
you,
be pissed off.
we meet at 8:30, and she didn't show up till 10:30. Yo, I know you. It's not like
I'll be
somebody I don't know you. You
I'll,
days
I'll
all
be
hell,
pissed
my
off.
man.
Yeah, I'll be pissed off. No doubt about it. But
Okay.
what I'm saying to you is this. Nobody is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody is gonna tell me that they never lie, or it's obviously with certain things, I ain't gonna lie because it don't make sense. I don't I rather say, yo, you know what, okay, that's it. You go your way, I go my way. Yeah. And it's a
Okay.
peace of mind. Everybody got a peace of mind. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to when I want to make a quick move, I'm in a hurry to do something, and I gotta explain myself to say, hey, instead of, oh, we did, yeah. And if I need to go, I'm gonna go. Whatever you need to hear, I'm gonna tell you. I need to go.
Okay, go on.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
here's my thing. Look, I feel like just be completely real with the person.
right,
You understand what
okay,
I'm saying? No matter how much it's probably gonna hurt them or whatever it is, however they want to take it. I think that it'll probably be well, that's what my therapist says. But I think it'll be better if he just straightforward and tell them, this is what it is.
Right.
However they want to accept it, it's on them. You understand what I'm saying? But
All
at
right.
least you were straight up.
Right, but you know what? Let me just say this, right? Stretch brought up a great point, and
Oh hell nah.
yeah, hey, it's a great point because some of the times, what about if the sex is bad and everything else is
Yeah, no,
perfect?
no. But this is what I'm saying. You okay? If if I'm just saying, I'm just giving an example. If she going on a lollipop, she bite the lollipop. Tell her, yo, you biting the lollipop. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but
Whatever it's better you tell her.
okay, but the thing about it is, it's
Because if you don't,
sometimes
you're gonna end up stepping out.
right, but sometimes I think obviously you got to talk about that because that's very important. I think that's like one of the top notch things in a relationship, for people
Yeah.
not to step out because people step out because of that. So if that is a problem, the sex is bad. Obviously, you got to tell her to make it good. What's gonna make it good? But some women may not. What happens if they don't even take your feedback? You understand? You tell them
Nah,
one thing
but
and it's
hold on.
like boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, well,
But King, hold on. If you've been with a freak, I'm just giving an example. If you've been with a freak and you know this is how your woman is, you cannot expect for her to be just like the freak in one day.
right. Well, that's
You
understood.
see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. 100%,
You
hundred
have
percent,
to
100%.
make her understand this is what I like.
Right. You got to
This is what
teach.
I want. If you don't tell her anything, man, you can't blame her.
Well,
If you keep telling her,
I
"Oh,
agree.
it's great," she thinks she's doing great. It's
Right.
not her fault.
See, here's the thing too. I had to where, let's say a woman don't know how to clean. If she don't know how to clean, you got to show her how to clean, right? If she don't know how to wash clothes, you got to show her how to wash clothes, right?
Yes, we both parties have to take criticism. You understand what I'm saying?
How well do you take
If
criticism?
me,
Yeah.
no, before I'm gonna be honest. Before
Okay.
I used to be like a Tommy. I ain't like that crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know.
But then
I know.
I realized, hey, listen, if she doesn't tell me what I'm doing wrong, how am I supposed to know?
Right.
If she don't criticize me on whatever, the issue is how am I supposed to know?
Right.
Because if she come and tell you, oh well, then you're gonna tell her. Then why didn't you come and tell me?
Right.
But
Right.
when
Facts.
she came and tell you, you was like a torment. How you expect her to talk to you?
Right. Right.
So you have to listen to her, and she has to listen to you. You
Right,
understand what I'm
because
saying?
one of the things that Stretch is saying too, a lot of times what happened, they don't play their part, they don't play their role. You tell them, look, this is what I like, but they still don't do it. They
Oh,
still don't play their role.
now
So
Houston, we got a problem.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
got a problem.
yeah. Now
In
they
my fault. Listen. If you as a man, you come up to her and you tell her the truth, and things ain't changing, it's not your fault. Whatever happens afterwards, and vice versa. If she come and tell you what's up, and you still not changing it, hey, listen.
right,
Whatever happened afterwards is not her fault. You see what I'm saying?
right.
She came to you, you won't change it. You came to her, she won't change it. Something gotta happen.
All right. Well, I mean, at this point, so I mean, for me, what I learned right now is that regardless of whether I'm gonna make it happen, um, not gonna make it happen. If I'm not gonna make it to the movies, what I learned, listen, I'm gonna tell her straight up, listen, nah, I'm gonna be at the shop. It's gonna be late. Forget about it. I ain't gonna be back in time. Ain't gonna happen. And
Well, king.
That I think could save a lot of issues. Also, one other thing that I learned is that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's not about saving anybody feelings. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about saving
No, no,
nobody
no,
feelings. If it's gonna
no,
hurt, let it hurt now. Let it burn.
no.
And
See,
also
look,
the other
if
thing is that competition,
mm-hmm.
I still think competition is good in some ways. You know what I mean? Competition is still good in some ways. And that's pretty much the breakdown of what I'm getting, and I hope that everybody get a piece of that. We about to wrap it up. So what's your last thoughts?
No, no, but it's something Church asked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, me, I don't care how long, because I got two kids, mom. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we've been through it with you know
Right, right.
we're not past. My thing is, I always learn. I don't give a damn how long you've been with me. You will never get comfortable. I'm not one of them dudes. If I'm in the restroom, or she could come in the restroom. Nah, bro. Nah. This is my time to go in the restroom. I need to use the restroom by myself. I don't need you to come in there. I don't need you to be so comfortable, or you could fart around me. No, it ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? It's nah. None of these things are happening, bro. We ain't having it, and that's the problem is because sometimes women feel like they get so comfortable, so it's okay to be like this. So, however they go, in the beginning to go out their way to do things. Now, when they're comfortable with you, they won't do it.
They ain't gonna do it.
You
Okay,
feel me?
okay. I mean,
Nah,
I kind of,
ain't no
I
getting
kind of,
comfortable.
I kind of see it a different way, man. I feel like
No,
I
know your
want
role. Know your
I
role. Point blank.
all right. I mean, sometimes a woman. I mean, if that's the way they feel, that's the way they feel, man. If they feel they need to know their role, because some women like that. Some women like that.
And then Sandra is 100% right. All these damn women have a little freak in them. They just don't want to bring it out. Tell them, you better bring it out, dog. Or else, you know what's gonna happen. Hey, listen.
All right, so that's
I'm
another
joking.
fact. That's another fact of the show too. Woman, it's all
I'm slapping
it's
hard. You're gonna take the slap. I'm gonna do what I like. And you're not gonna tell me, nah, baby, no, that's too hard. Man, you better accept that slap because that's what satisfies me.
all
Shit. Don't play with it, dog. Hey,
right.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, listen, bro. Don't bow down. You gotta take it. You gotta know their role.
All
Point
right.
blank.
So that's what it is. That's what it is. I wanna let y'all know. Check out BAM Store, BAMNSTOR.com. Check that out. Let me get some feedback on that. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody for joining today. We gonna I mean, this hour went by real quick. I didn't get a chance, though nobody answered the question, but we gonna get back at you next time. Next time I need to give away these books. So I mean, what I'll do next time is if the question is a little too hard, I lighten it up. And then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, thank everybody for joining. Ringmaster, you want to tell them bye? You want to say one last word?
People, make sure y'all subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Yo, holler at everybody here. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That's what
Gucci,
it
dog.
is. That's what it is. Good looking, everybody. Good looking. Until next time, we're going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to keep it live, keep it popping. That's what it is. Sandra is telling everybody have a good night. I'm going to tell everybody be safe. Love is love. And I'll talk to y'all
Sandra, you
another time.
fired in my Donald Trump voice.